Hello, everyone. Today, we're shining the spotlight on someone truly legendary, a voice of conscience, creativity, and courage. I'm talking about none other than Professor Wole Soyinka, Nigeria's first Nobel Prize winner in literature and one of the most important writers of the 20th and 21st centuries. Professor Wole Soyinka was born on July 13, 1934 in Abeokuta, southwestern Nigeria. He grew up in a vibrant Yoruba family. His father, Samuel Ayodele Soyinka, was a school principal and an Anglican minister. His mother, Grace Eniola Soyinka, was a shopkeeper and a fearless activist who championed women's rights. That unique mix of education, faith, culture, and activism shaped young Soyinka's world. His childhood was steeped in both Christian teachings and Yoruba traditions, full of myth, music, and storytelling. All of these later became the lifeblood of his writing. Professor Wole Soyinka attended University College Ibadan and later the University of Leeds in the United Kingdom, where he truly began to refine his craft. Although he writes in English, every line of his work beats with the heart of Nigeria, its people, its struggles, its rhythm, and its rich folklore. Soyinka is a master of many forms: plays, poetry, novels, essays, each one laced with powerful imagery, biting satire, and deep moral purpose. Some of his most famous plays include The Lion and the Jewel, A Dance of the Forests, Kongi's Harvest, and Death and the King's Horseman, one of his most celebrated works. He's also the author of novels like The Interpreters and Season of Anomi, poetry collections such as Poems from Prison, and his beloved memoir Ake, The Years of Childhood. And of course, the defining moment came in 1986 when Wole Soyinka became the first African to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. The Nobel Committee praised his work for its wide cultural perspective and poetic overtones, fashioning the drama of existence. A truly historic moment, not just for Nigeria, but for the entire African continent. So, what kind of person is Soyinka? He's fearless, he's outspoken, he's the kind of writer who speaks truth to power, even when it's dangerous. He was imprisoned for 22 months during the Nigerian Civil War and spent years in exile, but he never stopped writing, never stopped fighting for justice and freedom. Yet beyond the activism, he's reflective, witty, and full of humor. Even when he criticizes, it comes from a place of love for Nigeria, for Africa, and for humanity. On the personal side, he's a father of 6. His family, his Yoruba heritage, and his mother's activism continue to echo throughout his work. They're not just influences, they're his foundation. Today, Professor Wole Soyinka is often called Nigeria's man of letters, a true literary lion. His impact has been compared to Shakespeare's, especially in how he fuses language, tradition, and tragedy to reflect society. His works are studied in universities around the world, and his voice still resonates as a moral compass, as a truth teller, as a storyteller. Because Wole Soyinka isn't just an author you read, he's an author you feel. His words challenge you, they stir you, they make you uncomfortable, and that's exactly what great literature should do. If you've never read his work, start with Death and the King's Horseman, or his memoir Ake, The Years of Childhood. You'll understand why he's not just part of Nigerian literature, he's part of world literature. Thanks for watching this spotlight on Wole Soyinka. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, share, and drop your thoughts or your favorite Soyinka book in the comments. Let's keep celebrating voices that shape our world. See you next time.